What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me for another YouTube discussion video. In this video, I want to talk about the Nintendo NX and its final rumors that have been released. Several YouTube channels have already talked about this, as far as how the system is supposedly supposed to come retail. And I won't go into very many of the specifics here. You're welcome to go check out those YouTube videos and all that stuff. But some of these rumors that are being spoken of don't make a lick of sense. Okay? And I use the logic of what Nintendo has said in the past, such as they want to deviate away from the Wii and the Wii U and those ideas and all that stuff. So the idea that it has detachable Wii-like controllers and all is like, if they're moving away from the Wii and the Wii U, why would it have a touch screen? Why would it have, detachable controllers like the Wii? Why would it have that? And then the idea of like USB 2.0 and 3.0, that's not something that, you gotta understand this is a system that Nintendo has deliberately been hiding and keeping secret for many years. They're trying to keep their competition from taking those ideas. So why on earth would they do that? That's nothing new. That's a huge revelation for gaming that's going to change the way we think about gaming and the way that gaming works. So that's nothing to hide. Also having a horrible battery life, horrible cooling issues from what I understand, as well as only 32 gigabytes. Really? I mean, you'll forgive me for laughing at that, but 32 gigabytes is what the Wii U had inside of it. All of these rumors, again, sounding like things that we had with previous generations. It's nothing that appears to be irrefutable evidence that this is what the final product is, unless people are thinking about it incorrectly. Nintendo has stated time and time again, and they've reiterated, that they are working on a family of systems. So maybe what they're talking about is a portable only. And that could be a revolutionary idea, the idea of a portable that can plug into a TV and essentially become a home console if you want it to be like that. But just and then of course, 32 gigabytes built in, running Unreal Engine 4 and stuff like that, that could be something that could be revolutionary with a portable. But as far as thinking about it from a home console aspect, there's nothing revolutionary about that. I'm sorry. That's something that's going to make Nintendo fall flat. So I think that people are taking a lot of these rumors and they're sort of jumbling them up. Because I think that we really are looking at a home console and we're also looking at a portable. And I think that what Nintendo's talking about as far as with their different line of thinking is simply like what HUD cards used to be back in the day. I know that there's probably not a lot of people that play TurboGrafx and all that stuff. But there used to be HUD cards that could go back and forth between their TurboGrafx portable and their TurboGrafx 16 console. Something like that could be used. I think that if they go back to cartridges or cards or maybe even use flash memory or something like that, like flash drives, that they can put their own processing chips in there to be able to make the games run more efficiently. But the idea that it's going to be underpowered, going to be less powerful than the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and run Unreal Engine 4, that doesn't seem possible. I mean, that just doesn't, because even the PS4 and the Xbox One have difficulty sometimes running Unreal Engine 4, and they're coming out with updated hardware. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these rumors don't make much sense. I'm not saying that they're not true. I'm the kind of person that takes rumors with a grain of salt. I don't really believe rumors until it's really like Nintendo shows the final product and says, here, it has these attachable controllers, it has a 720 multi-touch screen and all that stuff. Okay, then cool, and I can believe it. Now, I believe that Nintendo knows what they're doing with this, because even if they sell it, even if it does have a horrible battery life, only 32 gigabytes, and it's a portable and a console hybrid and all that stuff, I believe they sell it at a low enough price point to where they can get 30 to 40 million sales easy, and they come out with more exclusive content and better features and stuff like that, to where it can be more enticing than what the Wii U was presented as. I think that they'll get their sales and they'll be able to make enough money, as well as if they can make the system again cheap enough to where they can make a good profit like they did with the Wii. But I just think that with all the evidence that we're getting from Nintendo as far as, they want to get away from the Wii and the Wii U. They want to do something different than that. All these rumors are pointing to basically a Wii U with detachable sides. So it's like combining the Wii and the Wii U. That doesn't sound like getting away from the Wii and the Wii U, like it's been stated before. It's also been stated they're creating a family of systems. So it sounds like they want to have more than one device. Why would they come out with just one device? Unless it's something like a 3DS, where it's a family of systems because there's different iterations of the 3DS. There's the small 3DS, the 3DS XL, the 3DS, the new Nintendo 3DS, the 2DS, and stuff like that. Again, only time will tell. Hopefully we'll have a reveal of the system soon, sometime within the next couple of weeks. Only time will tell on this. And I'm, again, not going to go over very many of the rumors. There's all kinds of places on Twitter and on the internet you can read about them. I encourage you to go check them out and put your 2 cents down in the comments below about what you think about them. But I really think that it's going to be this weird thing where, again, it's going to be something like it's on a cartridge, maybe have their own processing chips to be able to make them run more efficiently, make the processing and all that, do that, and it loads quicker, and then you can go back and forth to it. Maybe if it's inside of a home console, it can upscale it to maybe 4K, but if it's running on a portable, maybe it can downscale it to 720 or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Like something interesting with unique features. I really would like to see them come out. And again, because it has 3 USBs, I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe have that USB adapter for the GameCube controller to allow you to be able to use that as a controller if you want. Or even be able to just sync up things via Bluetooth, like a gamepad or a 3DS or even a Wii U Pro controller, to be able to use the controller that you're the most comfortable with. And I really would like to see them because, again, if they're going to use amiibos for like Breath of the Wild and stuff like that, I can imagine that they're going to go forward with amiibo support. So I can imagine they're going to probably remake the gamepad, remake the Pro controller, to maybe have a headphone jack for internal talking, like I'm doing now with these headphones, and to also be able to use those amiibos. You're going to have the NFC technology in there. But again, only time will tell on these rumors. I don't really feel like going around in circles about all this. It's just a lot of this stuff does not make sense to me. And for the people that might be detracting, it's not because it's not the system that I would want from Nintendo. Because I will always support Nintendo. I like the idea of the Wii, even though I thought it could have been better. And I still like the games that they came out with on the Wii U, even though I'm disappointed in the fact that they didn't make it better with the better with the software that they came out with, better with the online features, and of course better hardware to at least keep it competitive for the next couple of years. But still, I'm excited about the NX. I'm excited about news for it. I just don't really believe, based upon what we've heard from Nintendo directly versus what these rumors are saying, that it's all true. But of course, usually if a rumor continues to not die, it's more likely true. So the fact that we're getting these detachable controllers and all that stuff might be true, but there's just some things that don't seem to make sense. Like, there's no talk about a microphone or camera. Every system that's come out has had a microphone and some sort of a camera. For the last 2 gens, PS3, 360, PS4 has a camera. Even the Xbox One has a Kinect, And even the Wii had Wii Speak, and even the Wii U has a built-in camera and microphone. And even the 3DS has that. So it doesn't seem like something that would make a lot of sense. Maybe those are external things that you can buy and plug into the USBs. Only time will tell on this. But I just wanted to go ahead and make a real quick video about that, guys. I appreciate you watching, as always. Make sure you like this video if you thought that the content was up to par. That way I know that you like this kind of content, you want to see more about it, want to hear me talk about it more. Feel free to subscribe, as I try to make at least 1 video per week based upon the news and all that stuff, anything that I feel is relative. And of course, you can also follow me on Twitter at Retro Geek Gaming, where I will talk about all things retro, geek, and gaming that I feel is relevant or funny or anything like that. And I might also just talk about future videos, as well as get your input as far as maybe future ideas as well. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, I could use all the support I could get. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.